That's it. What's up, Bedrock Miner? All right. Okay. What's up, Delia Permata? Okay. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take a few minutes and let people kind of start getting it, get settled. And, sorry, I'm very tired. I was getting this whole thing set up and, I was up until 6 or 7 doing all of it. And, I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. Alrighty. What's up, Ryan? We're just gonna let everyone kind of get settled. Give them a few minutes. And we're gonna start going, and then whoever jumps in, and I'll kind of explain why we chose the voting we picked for it. At first, I thought I was gonna do a number system. I thought that would be the most fair. So I thought we would do like 1 through 10 points for each drawing. But then I realized that actually might be an unfair stacking, for the sense that, like, let's just say we're showing the first like 10 drawings and we have 5 or 10 people in here ready to vote, and then I show the next like 10 drawings and 6 people join, and those 6 people didn't even see the first 10, and then they start voting on the next 10, they automatically will have more points because more people have joined. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like that would be um, unfair for earlier people and more stacked in the favor of people who, come in late. Um, so I figured that wouldn't be the way to go. So what we did is I put each photo up individually, and then at the end I set up a slideshow to shuffle through all of them. All of them are numbered. We're gonna put it on loop, and we're gonna play music with it for. I think the time limit I set was like 10 minutes. So we're gonna set it for 10 minutes. It's just gonna shuffle through all of them. You guys can see all of them numbered, and then you guys are gonna vote for which one you enjoy the most. And that doesn't have to be which one you find is the best or which one you think is the most like amazingly drawn or anything like that. It's just the one that you enjoy the most. And you know, you vote for whatever you like. So don't feel like you have to be like, oh, this one's really, really good, I have to vote for that one. No, just vote for whichever one you like. Um, I really don't know how many people are gonna come. I posted it on Facebook. Actually, while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up in another thing that I'm doing. So bear with me, guys, because this should help get some people in here. Um, oh, there we go. Just a bunch of people. I was feeling. um, by the way, I hope this actually reached a lot of people, but I did post on a group, and it's called "The Artist Trying to Make a Living," and another one or two, I believe. I can't remember which ones I all subscribe to, but I'm just gonna go on that one, "Artist Trying to Make a Living," and go ahead and make a post on here that we're doing a live stream voting, and hopefully some fans of art will swing by and help you guys vote. So give me a second. I'll just word it out so you guys know what I'm typing. Hey guys, I am hosting a drawing competition, live streaming now on YouTube. A Ross Games, where a bunch of talented kids, teens, and adults submitted. Can't talk, or can't type today. Submitted. Oh, I'm so tired. What? Can't spell submit right now. Amazing drawings. I could use some fans of art to come and vote to send the right person home with the grand prize of a $350 drawing tablet. Thanks for your time. There's so many errors grammatically in there. Your post has been submitted as pending approval by the admin. Okay. Well, that could take a hot minute. Sorry about the cat. I'm good, and I'm always supporting my friend. How are you? Good. I'm glad you guys are getting along. All right, so from what I see right now, we have 7. I'm really sorry. I don't want it to be like too long of us sitting around, but also at the same time, I want the most people we can in here, so that way, you know, you guys get a nice widespread. So if you're watching right now and you want to go do something else, that is totally fine. If you wouldn't mind maybe just keeping this up as a tab, so I can keep the number count going, but we're still going to give it just a few more minutes. Just give it a few more minutes so we can let the group join. What's a good PC case for a starter? That depends, Bedrock. Are you looking for something a little classier, a little RGB style, so it's like kind of flashy and nice, or are you just looking for a case that's a case? I'm sorry, guys. I'm very tired. I did not get a lot of sleep. Setting up the whole excuse me. Setting up the whole picture layout thing took longer than I thought. So I was very naive because I've never done it before, especially on OBS. But I'm like, oh, I can do a slideshow. I can set a time limit for each, or set a hotkey to switch the slide. Turns out you can't set a hotkey. And it turns out that you can set the time limit, but I don't know how long the description of each photo is going to take, and I didn't want to sit there and figure that out exactly. So I had to put it like, I had to put one photo there, size it, and then put the name, and then I have to, in the middle of it, minimize that, and then maximize the next one, and add each of them as all their own tab. So it was like really funny. What's a good PC case for a starter? Something that's not too expensive, but like affordable. Okay, so you're looking for a PC case. Sorry guys, we're just gonna talk a little computers here while we're waiting for the groups to get bigger. So those who are here, welcome, and we're gonna be showing each drawing very shortly, and then we're gonna start voting at the end of it. Just, you know, talking a little computers here with my buddy. So Bedrock. First of all, it depends on what you're putting in there. So your motherboard is a key component of this. So your motherboard's going to be pretty typically just ATX. Um, but they also come in micro ATX, they come in mini ITX, and they also have the extended ATX or bigger ATX motherboard. So it depends. So if you're, it'll say on your motherboard what it is. So if you're looking for just your standard ATX, you want to look up mid tower. I got I can't remember what the brand of mine was, but I can't remember. It wasn't that bad. It's through, I don't know why I can't remember. But it's oh, Thermal Take. So I got through Thermal Take, and it's got 3 RGB fans on there. Really cool. It's got a glass layout to it. It's really really nice, and it's about $100. So you're looking about that for anything with like cool customizable panning. They also have like Rosewill, which is a lot cheaper, which has RGB fans on it too. And it comes with space for a liquid cooler, and that's like $90. Um, you can get like really low end ones where there's just nothing but a square box for $40. Honestly, like $42 for a thermal take. Um, on Amazon. So it depends. If you're looking real cheap, you can go that route. Also, be careful though, and make sure you actually get a good view. Excuse me, guys. A good view of the layout of like the chassis of the computer. You want to make sure it's got good circulation. It's got to have airflow, otherwise your parts will overheat, and that can be dangerous to your computer. So you wanna make sure you're not going super cheap, but it also can be with a more expensive one too. So you just want to make sure that there's good airflow, there's good circulation. It should have anywhere from uh, 3 to 5 fans in it. There should always be some in the front blowing back. Should always be one at the back, and then you should always have a fan on your CPU and your graphics card if you have higher end stuff. Try Newegg. I'd be careful with Newegg. Newegg is not bad, but um, there's a lot, like, it's third party people. It's kind of like eBay in a weird way. So it has like professional companies that have parts, and then it has your average user guy and then it also has these weird like in between companies that are like pawn shops actually. So you'll be like, hey, could I get like a graphics card for my motherboard? And they're like, yeah, sure, we got one. And then they ship it to you, and you find out some of the pins are screwed up on there. You know what I mean? And you just spent $300 on it, and it got shipped from a town or a city far from where you live, and now you gotta ship it back, and like you gotta be careful with it. So you can get it for cheaper deals, but when it comes to computer parts, this is just my motto: always get new, because it's expensive regardless. And like, sure, you may save anywhere from like 40 to $80 on a part, but there's so much that can be wrong with the computer. So many things, even the tiniest little pin bend. I mean, it could still work, but it could ruin it. Like I bought um a uh, a Threadripper once just to install it for a friend of mine, and it came in the package. One of like the 1,000 little pins on the face of the processor was bent. So we plugged it in, and it ran. It ran just fine. It turned out. So I thought nothing was wrong, but I went and checked it, and one of the cores wasn't reading because of that one bad pin. So he would have thought, like, if I went to check, he would have been like, oh yeah, this is great, blah 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 blah. But it's supposed to have 16 cores, and he lost one of his cores. So now he lost 1/16 of his processing power from one little pin. So I'm just saying, you want to be careful. And what's up, Hatterman? Harim, what's up, buddy? May the best artist friend. And which is better, liquid cooled or a fan? To be fair, liquid cooled is the best, but unless you're pumping anything higher than like a 1070 or 1080, like especially if you get into the overclocked area, like a Ti, those you'll want mostly to liquid cool. Especially if you're playing higher end games, and it depends on the game too. If you're playing something like um, Minecraft or something silly like Limbo, you really don't need to worry about it because it's not going to stress your thing out. But if you're playing Dark Souls 3 or you're playing Grand Theft Auto 5 or Black Ops or any of those games for long periods of time, it will overheat. What's up, Pushpen Jen? Alrighty. Alright, so I think we're about ready to get rolling here. I'm seeing 13. I put up a post on this artist page and I was just trying to run the timeout because they have to approve it before they post it. And it's been a very good page. In fact, I think a lot of people who came and voted or came in and submitted drawings were actually from one of those pages I posted on, because I posted on a few of them. I think 2 or 3. I did like international artists, artists trying to make a living, and some other one. And all of a sudden, we got a whole bunch of cool different submissions from different parts of the world. So I feel bad because we're at 14 right now. And I know some of you didn't submit drawings, and we had a total of, I believe, 18 submissions. Let me pull it up here. So I know not everyone's here, but that's okay. I'm like, this will be up for them to watch later. And yeah. So all right, if everyone wants, go ahead and comment in the chat if you guys think we should start rolling now, or if you guys want to give it, let's just say, we've been here 15 more minutes, so you guys want to give it maybe 5 more minutes, make it an even 20, let everyone get in, get settled, go ahead and comment in the post, and we'll just jump on whatever everyone thinks is best right now. Oh, some coffee is so nice right now. I'm very tired. Oh, man. I'm telling you, 57-hour work weeks, it's a little tiring. A little tiring. And starting next week, that goes to 60-hour work week. Ugh. I don't even want to think about it. You know, you're tired when you're drinking coffee. Nice, good iced coffee. And I swear to God, I'm getting sleepier. All right, so and Bedrock also at the same time. Mad or mad? Hey, brah. By the way, Bedrock too. I build PCs, so I don't know what everyone's building ranges for money wise, but I can build you a newer computer with a Ryzen 7 2700X, which is one of the best processors you can use. Nixie says hello. How long will be the voting time? Well, we're gonna go through each photo. I'm gonna showcase it, and then also the artist. And then what we're gonna do is each photo will be numbered. That is part of a slideshow at the end of this. And basically everyone's gonna watch it, see the numbers. You guys can chat and have fun while during it. I'll have some music playing. I'm gonna take a little 10-minute break and let that shuffle for a while for new people coming in and stuff like that. And if anyone asks, you guys just fill them in for me. And then at the end, when I come back in, we're gonna stop it. And then you guys are gonna pick the number that you enjoyed the most for the photo, and then you guys vote for your favorite photo. We were gonna do a point-based system, but I realized that might be unfair. So let's just say we show the first 10, and people are like, okay, yeah, that's great. Let's give it a 3, let's give it a 5, blah, 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 blah. And we have, let's say, 10 people in here voting on those. Then all of a sudden, for the next 10, 15 more people join. Now those last 10 people have a lot more chance to win because more people have joined. So I figured the best way to go about it would be to pick one of your favorite drawings and just pick the number for it, and then we'll tally up like who got the most votes and what have you. And if we come to a point where we have a tie or blah 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 blah, then what we're gonna do is we'll select the 2, and then everyone who voted will have to vote on the tie, who they think is first, who they think is second. Can you make it fast? I can try to make it as fast as possible, but this is just gonna take a while, buddy. I know it's sorry it's late for some of you guys and stuff like that, but trust me, this took me 4 hours to prep last night when I should have been sleeping. So I'm very tired myself, but let's go ahead and get her started. We're hitting about 20 minutes, so Oh, it shouldn't. Hopefully, it won't take an hour. We'll figure it out though. Don't stress too much, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Everyone, go with that. All right. So, we're gonna read off rules quick. We'll bang this out really quick, and then we'll keep moving. Rules: I will show all submissions and name of artists in random order. At the end, I will show all submissions side by side. All photos will be numbered. Please vote in the chat for your favorite photo. Please only vote once so votes can be tallied correctly. I want this to be fair and fun, so please enjoy chatting with yourselves and me during the showings, but keep the voting time clear of chatting so we can tally votes. Please no bashing, insulting, or negative comments about anyone's art submissions. Everyone did an amazing job and deserve respect for their efforts. Let's have fun and good luck. Okay, so now we're going to photos. Give me a sec here, guys. I gotta pull up the little stream inside my box. Everything's going good. All right. So what I'm gonna try to do here is this is gonna be a little wanky because I only have 2 monitors. I really should have hooked up the 3rd one for this, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna pull this up on the side. Try to keep your guys' comments in view so you can read while we're doing this. But then I also each person who sent me an email with their photo, I asked for a description and a little bit about themselves, but not everyone gave me one. So I'm just gonna read what they gave me so you guys can get to know them a little bit better. But so first up, we have Keith Miller, who submitted this drawing. And I like it a lot. I really do. He gave me 4 different art styles. And I think all of them are very unique in their own way. And I find, like, I find the fact that he's very good with likeness. I think the one in the center, it's way that dude looks kind of like old and handsome and like stoic. I like it. So if he thinks I look like that, I appreciate it. The bottom left, I think it's like almost kind of like a chibi little Dragon Ball Z style thing. I like it. The one on the right is kind of just like a very like a realistic. It's very realistic for seeming like almost like an oil painting kind of style thing, and I like it. I like the body, the hair is oil painting, but the beard has some actual time and effort. Same with the glasses. I like that a lot. And then the top right just kind of reminds me of that big brain time meme. But yeah, so that's Keith Miller. So we're gonna keep moving forward here. Okay, up next is Anna Salas, and she drew this, which I love a lot. I can't tell if she used a drawing tablet of any kind to do this. It looks like she has some kind of drawing tablet. Nice, but not in superhero. No, I know. And to be fair, I did say you guys could draw me in any style. It didn't have to be one of the 5. So the guy who drew me might not like anime and might not like video games. He might just like to draw. So this is up next, Anna Salas. She drew me as a Pokemon master, and I like it a lot. It's very cute. I like the style of it. I see a lot of talent and potential in this drawing. I enjoy it very much. I like Pokemon, so this just makes me happy. But yeah, this is Anna Salas. So you guys go ahead and drink that in for a second there. I think she did a great job. I don't know what Pokemon generation this is a part of, but I enjoy it. It looks really, really good. So this was the Pokemon drawing by Anna Salas. All right, so we're gonna keep moving, guys. Up next, we have PollyFan. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's PollyFans. We'll go through this, and then I'll go read those people up in just a second. How to vote. At the end of the entire thing, there will be a slideshow with numbers, and then each photo has a number, and then you guys are just gonna watch the photos again. It'll be in like quick translation. It'll just keep switching and switching and switching, and then you guys just watch that for a few minutes so that way you guys can see every photo, and then they're all numbered, and then at the end of it you just pick the number correlating with the photo that you like the best. That's how we vote at the end of all this. But this is PollyFan's artist, or I'm sorry, I'm so tired. This is PollyFan's drawing. Drew me as Undertale. So I am Sans, or wearing Sans clothes, but still a human here. And I like that a lot. Um, but okay, so what we're also going to do is, I forgot I'm supposed to be reading emails. So the first one that you guys saw was Keith Miller. And all he sent me was, this is my drawing, and hope it's on time and try a chance to win for something. Then up next we had, let's see, we had, trying to read off this stuff. Unfortunately, not everyone gave me good reviews. And then up next was Anna Salas, the Pokemon drawing. She goes, "Hi, I think you're awesome and I really love your channel. And this is my simple, sketchy, messy take of you as a Pokemon trainer. Hope you like it. You're amazing." Thank you, Anna Salas. That was very nice of you, and I really appreciate it. Now we're on PollyFan. And what he wrote me was, "I drew you in Undertale." Not everyone gave me like a super good description about themselves. And but anyways, he did his on the phone, I believe is what he told me. And I like that. I like that I can see a lot of talent. I like that he did a really good job. And it's very, like the style of it's very much, in my opinion, very Undertale. And I like that. And the fact that they did it on their phone is just a little bit more impressive to me than than my brain lets me like thoroughly not freak out about. Because I'm like, dude, that's awesome. He did that on his phone. But so we're gonna go ahead and switch to the next one. Up next we have is Ryan. That's my buddy Ryan, the Angry Wookiee Show in the chat bar. He submitted this drawing. He has AG for A-Rouse Games. He got the nice little Triforce triangle. He's got a Keyblade on there, a Fortnite pickaxe. Got the Nine-Tailed Fox from Naruto. I see Pikachu. I see Sand Skeleton. I actually don't know what the blue thing on the bottom was. But yeah, and then he's got me just in like my Pokemon tank top shirt, which is actually what I'm wearing now. And I got a Naruto headband on, and yeah, this is my buddy Ryan, and he submitted that to me like literally the first day. So I know this drawing couldn't have taken more than an hour or two or something like that. So what's up, Kieran? Your friend asked you to join? No problem. If you guys did not get the rules, do not worry. We'll explain everything again at the end of it too, so do not worry. But yes, this is Ryan's drawing. I hope you guys enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I really thought it was kind of like fun. I like sketches. I like when people sketch out something on a notebook and then just, you know, send it to me. I like it. It's fun. I enjoy it. All right, so moving on to the next one, we have Cody World, and he drew me in the Sans fight box. So I can't remember if he said he used MS Paint or something like that, but this is actually my son. This is my son Cody. So he made the entire style of all of this, and it was really, really, really good. I liked it a lot. My son loves YouTube, and he loves doing stuff on there. He has his own channel, Cody World. Feel free to go check it out if you guys are interested. And yeah, he did a great job. I like it. I like that a lot of people like for Undertale. I'm just having a great time with all these arts. It's cool, and it's not about like, a lot of people have told me like, oh, I don't want to submit. It's nerve wracking. Like, I don't think it's that good. You guys don't understand. Like, art isn't like, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. I love art. I don't just like people's art. I love all sorts of art. I've been in museums several times where I go and actually enjoy professional art. I have friends who sketch and doodle and draw, and I love that kind of art. And I love all this stuff. So don't ever be like, if I ever hold a competition, do not feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, because it's just you would be surprised. Like, if there was a chicken who could hold a pen and scratch something in there, I'd be like, oh my god, that chicken's an artist. Like, I love it. I love it. It's an expression, and it's so cool to see what's inside of you guys. But yes, this is from Undertale, submitted by that. Also, I'm very sorry. I keep like, this is my first time doing this. So also, you have Ryan, who is in the chat bar. His name is the Angry Wookiee Show. I'm giving a shout out to everyone who gave me any form of social media for that too. So if you guys are interested in a streamer who does gaming and streams a lot of those cool classic games, that would be the Angry Wookiee Show. He's a buddy of mine, so please go check that channel out if you guys want some It's a lot of fun. I try to stop it and watch this stuff as much as I can, but I've been so busy with work, I don't get to do it avidly. All right, moving forward. Now we have Milo Cubes. And this is awesome to me. I love it. I don't know what it is. Like, there's this weird kind of concept to it that I like, and it's hard to explain. So the detail where they remember that I have gauges, I love that. The fact that they knew I love Pikachu and have him on my shoulder. That, like, chubby face cat style to it cracks me up. And then there's something weird. I don't know why or how to explain it. But I have no pupils in my eyes. It's just white. And I like it. I don't know what it is. It's just unique in the sense because, like, if someone told me, like, oh, I'm going to draw you with no pupils, I'd be like, that's going to look weird. You know what I mean? Not having pupils. But, like, this is such a solid drawing. And from somebody young, like, this is impressive. Like, some such major, like, understanding of certain details. Like, if you look at, like, the collarbone right there, there's the definition in it. If you look at my beard, they kind of went with a fun, cartoony style triangle chin, which is big in anime, but you also have the shadowing on my neck from it. And, like, that to me, that's impressive. There's such good detail to certain aspects of it. I'm very impressed with it. I really am. And I like that one. I actually think it's really, really, really cute. You guys have no idea how hard I've been struggling in my head to not, like, steal all of these and, like, put them as my background on my desktop. Sorry, guys. Amber brought dinner. Or breakfast at this point. I just woke up. But, so, like, I love all these. Like, that's what I'm saying. You guys would be surprised at what I find amazing. But yeah, no, this was a great job, Milo Cubes. Let me pull up the email and see what they had to say. Hi, Austin. First of all, I would like to thank you for holding this contest for a drawing tablet. It has been my dream to own one. Hopefully I can win this contest. I really want to experience with different mediums in art, which include digital, which I'm most interested in. Sadly, I'm not old enough to work, by the way, I'm 14, to get money, and I don't want to burden my parents, as I was taught not to waste money on things that I want and not needed. That's why I'm super happy to have this opportunity to win. Thank you. All the best on your growing channel too. Thank you, Milo. That was very, very sweet. See, guys, like, you look at something like this and you got to understand, like, a 14-year-old did this in their free time. That's really cool. I respect that. I appreciate that. That's a passion. Like, when I was 14, I think I threw rocks in water and I poked people with sticks. Like, I was stupid. To have a 14-year-old who's not only into art and into drawing, but you can tell there's experience in there with the understanding and definition of the chest, with the understanding of the shadowing of the chin, with the hair shadowing, and then already have this kind of cute style that seems to bend for each individual thing. Because if you look at me, I'm more of a cartoony kind of anime-esque style, whereas Pikachu is almost like a chibi, like a cute chibi Pokemon. To have a mix of styles already and to have it down so well, it's awesome. And hello everybody. Sorry, I can't read everyone's comment while I'm going through all this, but what's up, Joseph Go, Astamer, Uramenin, Pattermad, I've already said hey to you. Buffagatin. Thank you guys for coming and voting on this. This is going to mean a lot to everybody. It means a lot to me, so I thank you very much. We have some really talented people in here submitting art, and I want someone. I know whoever wins this tablet is going to deserve it, because honestly, everyone in here deserves it. Me and Amber were up late last night, and I'm having, like, this sad pity moment where I'm like, can I just buy them all one? Because you guys are all so talented. I didn't think this was going to be emotionally so hard to do. So that's why I'm glad you guys are here, and we can send somebody home with this that really can grow from this. All right, so up next we have Kate. And Kate drew me as Naruto. So I'm not gonna lie, even though when they're like, oh, don't pick favorites, you know, and I'm not one to pick favorites. Sorry, I'm gonna have a front try. Immediately, not only do I love seeing me as, like, Naruto, because, like, that was my favorite anime growing up, but that angle, you know what I mean?
Very Naruto-esque.
Oh god, yes. So many people have like what I see is there's two major sides of art to me. One, the ability to take what's in you and put it on a paper. You know what I'm saying? There's a talent to that. To being able to have something up here and then translating it onto page. That takes a skill. Now, there's also another skill that when you have both of these, you find that you become, in my opinion, a very advanced artist. And it's not just being able to correlate the photo onto page, it's being able to have a dynamic angle, like the mind of a director. You know what I mean? So it's not just being like, okay, so I'm gonna do Michael Jackson, and then you do this like beautiful sketch of Michael Jackson, very realistic. But then someone's just like, oh my god, I'm gonna do like a upward shot of Michael Jackson from his chest up with his coat blowing in the wind and him holding his hat, and people are like, oh my god, like that. Why would you even think of that? You know, like if you have that eye, like in your head, because you got to remember, like they're not looking or referring to something. This is in their head. So like if you have that, which is what I like about this, this is very like you can almost imagine like this being zoomed out as the opening scene to Naruto. You know what I mean? Like that looks like one of the a freeze frame of an intro. So I like that, and it's really cool. But no, this is definitely like they're all my favorites. So this one's my favorite. It's hard. They're all so good. That's why I'm like, I feel so bad for everyone coming to vote. You guys are gonna have some really, really hard ones to pick from. But this was Kate. I don't know what Kate sent me. Give me just a second here. I should have organized these emails. I don't know how to. I'm such a noob. I like there's a folder section, but it didn't let me like organize it by any means. Where's Kate's? Oh, that's right. Her name was written in Japanese. Or Chinese? Okay, so I'm not sure if she's Chinese, Japanese. I'm pretty sure she's Asian. But anyways, thank you for submitting, Kate. Hi, my name is Kate Kwan. I enjoy drawing on a daily basis, and I came across your video on the drawing. Oh God, I can't read. I'm sorry. Across your video on the drawing competition you held. I decided to give it a go. Would you just unwrap that already, Amber? Please. Thank you.
Sorry.
I decided to give it a go and draw you in Naruto's costume. I'm not sure if I can win, but I gave it my all to draw this. P.S. The other mail was a draft, but I noticed it got sent twice yesterday. Sorry for the inconvenience. No worries, Kate. That's a great job. I did get your email. I shot you an email back. So, in case you guys were wondering what happened, we got Burger King and they come with paper wrappers. So Amber is like trying to wrap the paper around her sandwich to hold it, which is what that loud crinkling for 2 minutes was. And then at the end of it, she takes it and just throws it away. So all of that was for nothing. But it's fine. What a dork. Okay, anyways. So that was Kate. Kate, that was an amazing submission. I really enjoyed it. We're going to keep moving. Up next, we have Third Assassin, who is a subscriber of mine. And he drew me as Sans. I like it a lot. It's very simple. He didn't think that color was needed. He didn't need any of that stuff, and I agree. You know, some art, I think, speaks its own volume without being colored in, without being shaded. Just simple, plain. And honestly, that is Undertale by definition, in my opinion. It's very simple. So the fact that he drew this in a very simple way to match a very simple style, I actually enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, there are certain games you can't. Like, if you tried drawing me as Fortnite, going simple wouldn't translate well. But if you drew me as, like, Mario or as Sans, you know, very two-dimensional things that have been mostly two-dimensional, I enjoy it because it doesn't need over-the-topness to it. Simple sometimes translate the best, in my opinion. I'm not sure if Third Assassin gave me much of... Is it? LOL, I forgot what is your beard looks like, but A, just doing it for fun. And then he sent me this emoji. But thank you, Third Assassin. But I appreciate it. I'm so glad you've been a really awesome part of my channel, and you stop by very often and always say nice things. I very much appreciate it. That's really cool, my man. I enjoy it a lot. Alright, so we're going to keep moving. Next up, we have... Oh, God. Sammy Boy. and Sammy Boy following up with Undertale as well. Um, I I actually really enjoy this. There are several things about this that really stand out to me. Um, One, the fact that the background is very, it's hard to explain. Like, it's got detail, and it took time and effort, but he picked a color that doesn't stand out or take away from the actual photo. So you clearly see the three people first, and then when you look in the background, you're like, oh, that's actually really nice. It's got good detail, but it didn't immediately distract you from the photo itself. So I feel like that's an incredible eye to have, to know like which colors are good contrast to each other without being too overly noticeable. And he used just like a slightly darker shade of purple for the shading and stuff like that. That's really good idea. I liked it a lot. Um, Papyrus, I think in here looks phenomenal. Cheekbones, teeth, the dent in the skull, everything. I like how he's got this very like aggressive look to him. It's where I don't know. It speaks volume. Like the expression in the face is in my opinion, when I draw, which I'm not good at, is it's very hard to correlate facial expression. In my opinion, it's hard. So to show that kind of like, yeah, like let's get to it, is very good. And then this is me in the center with the heart. I love it because you have shading, you have like almost a textured definition on the heart. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's a little tiny, but it looks like it's got scratches on there, like it's made of glass, and it that's awesome. That's incredible detail, and I love it a lot. So, so what are they called again? The what garden?
They're called the Royal Guard, and one reason I really, really love this piece is because just the attention from Undertale.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the suit of armor you're wearing is a play on Undyne's armor from the Genocide route.
That's awesome.
Which is just, it's super awesome, and I also like the detail that they put into the little flame you're holding, which is colored as the magic you would see in the fight scene.
That's awesome. Yeah, I played Undertale, but I didn't really get that far through it.
You almost beat it.
Did I really?
Yeah.
That's not a long game, then.
Mm-mm.
Well, to be fair, I also kind of breezed through like every right direction on accident. You know what I mean? Like I didn't take a single wrong route.
Well, we missed some stuff.
Yeah, that's the downside of it. All right, guys, I'm hungry. Very professional. But no, this was a great job. I don't know a huge ton about Undertale, but Amber has been slowly trying to teach me. So God bless her heart. But yeah, that was Sammy Boy. Let me check to see. I'm so sorry, I'm starving. To see what Sam sent me. I knew he sent me something nice. Okay. Hi, I'm Sam. I'm 16. I don't really know how to start this, so I'll just try to say as much as I can with just an email. Let's start with how I started art. I had a very hard life. I was a quiet kid in a family of stubbornness. I want to be as honest as I can. It's super late, and I'm going to run on a tangent if I keep doing this. I don't know if I should read that aloud. I'm going to skip over some of this. This is just kind of like a really very personal backstory. Let's just say he was bullied as a kid, and he went through some stuff at home, and you know, he just had a rough life, you know, and a lot of us do, you know. So he drew every day. Whenever he was asked to draw, he was always glad to do it, and he liked to draw because it would make people happy, and he always wanted to do that. That's the whole reason he draws, is to bring, you know, happiness to people, and I can totally relate to that, because that's why I do YouTube, is I just want to make people giggle, you know. I want to make people happy. I look at a job to buy a tablet, but my family has had money problems, so I know I can't put it on a wish list. I know a sob story is not really what I wanted to go for, but you know, bad things have happened in my life, and I managed to get out of a horrible situation. I don't know if this will be read out loud, but I hope my story will be able to help someone. I don't know if I structured this correctly, but it's 2 a.m. He's holding on by a sliver of being awake. The tablet would be a major upgrade, and I could prove my work, even though I hope it would be considered a winner. But for people to hear my story is enough. And he said I'm very free to contact him if I need art for the channel, which I greatly appreciate, and I will definitely be in contact, because we're going to be reaching out to a few of these artists and seeing if they'd be interested in, you know, doing some art for our channel. and his plug is Instagram at underscore sam.png underscore. And he does commissions. So you guys should definitely check that out. He did a great job. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move forward. And sorry, Sam, if you're watching this and I skipped over some of that stuff that you may have wanted me to read. I just thought, sometimes that stuff's really personal, and it being on the internet, you can never be too careful. So I didn't want to go ahead and say everything. But thank you for that story, and I get where you came from. I had a very similar childhood, so I can relate to that, my man. All right, so we got Tadalkachu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's just what I've been calling it. But this is very cool to me. So he clearly has experience in this, because he actually was like, sent me something explicitly for my banner. He's like, here, you could use this for your channel as a banner, and I like it a lot. Like I've been thinking of banners for my channel for so long, and I'm like, what should I do? Should I draw it? Should I this or that? He sends me this and nails it out of the park. I think that would be perfect for my channel. So it's just like, I don't know, dude, you guys are too talented, and it irritates the crap out of me a little bit, because I've been YouTubing for what? We've been doing A-Ross games. Like, it's like a 10-year-old channel, but I never did anything with it until like January of this year. So I've been January till now. So like 8 months. And I'm like, I've been doing this long enough that I should know what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, I'll pick a, cool title for my channel. And I did kind of like a Kingdom Hearts theme. And then some dude's just like, hey, I don't even know you. Here's something you like. Here's a likeness to yourself. This can be your banner. And I'm like, cool. I spent like 2 hours doing mine, and probably took you 15 minutes, and you destroyed me. Thanks. But no, dude, this is phenomenal. I like it a lot. But this is a great job. I really, really enjoyed it. It was really, really, really cool. And did I get his SD sauce?
Yeah, it's in your onion ring.
Where?
In the onion ring.
No, it's not. Damn it. Thank you. Sorry, Amber's not giving me my due desserts. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to like snack and do this. I'm starving. Alright, let me pull up Didakachu's email. By the way, super professional email. If you guys ever email me for any reason, you do not have to be like, dear mister. Okay, you don't have to do that. I may be old, I'm 28, but I'm not that old. But I appreciate it. It's very respectful, and I like that a lot. But just the cutest start to an email. Dear Mr. A-Ross Games, love it. Hi, I'm gonna butcher this name, I'm sorry. Didal Akadalkachu. I hope that your channel would grow bigger through the years, and sir, you've earned a subscribe from me. Thank you, I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. I'm an art student, and I joined your giveaway because I really need a tablet for school purposes, but I can't afford one. I thought that this is an opportunity to create something I enjoy, and hopefully win the thing I really need right now to create my art professionally. I did my best to draw you based on what you have said, and even sized this up based on the YouTube header standards. I hope I have the chance to win this game on tablet display, for it would be a great help for me in my journey in art school. Sincerely yours, Dakachu. That's awesome, dude, and I appreciate the email. I appreciate you letting me know what this would mean to you. But I think he did a great job. I think that's really cool, and I'm actually going to hit him back up and see if he actually wouldn't mind if I use that as my header. Because I like that. It definitely speaks volumes for, my passions. So I like it. But at the same time, I have a whole bunch of other ones, too, that, they'd all be cool. So we'll figure it out. But that's Didakachu, you guys. He's a student. Clearly has talent, and would be able to use his tablet to grow. So that's awesome. All right, up next is Satish Haram, or Hararam. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. I apologize. All right, so he sent me like 7. And to be fair to everyone else, I'm only showing one of each. So I picked the one that I personally thought was the best, and I liked the best. So I picked this one. This is from Satish. I like it a lot. I like the Naruto look. I like the hair. Honestly, that's a pretty good nailing of Naruto's hair, which whenever I try drawing him, I butch up so bad. I'm terrible at it. So I give you very good props for the hair. It's good. I I don't know what part of the world you're from, but I'm very curious to ask because the art styles like are so different in different aspects, and I'm curious like what your inspiration is. Because if you look at the buildings in the background, the buildings look like you're just standard buildings. He's sitting in the road. Um, there's a lot of definition to the feet. The body's pretty good, and the bends to it and everything are very accurate, and the shading on there is really good. And then like oddly specific details for the face. And I don't know. I guess I'm just curious what the inspiration is because I like as you can tell, like I've seen art. But it's definitely really, really good, and I like it. Sorry, I'm snacking. But very good job. I like it. It's very cross between me and the character. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, I feel like it's just Naruto with my beard and my glasses. But you know what? That's cool. That makes me happy because now I know what Naruto would look like if he grew my beard and wore my glasses. He would look less cool because he'd look more like me. But no, it's a great job. I like it. Very, very good. All right, we're gonna move forward. Up next is Alison Baker. Now, Alison Baker, what they did is they took a 3D model and added, kind of like what Satish did. Actually, I must have been tired because I did not mean to do those in a row. But basically, just the look of Naruto, and put my glasses and a beard on, and I like it. It's cool. I never really did the 3-dimensional art, and I never really even got into it. It always kind of looked like weirdly video gamey to me, and I can't remember what that game was called, like Team Fortress. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so many people did those weird animations with Team Fortress, which was just a huge turnoff to me because it looked weird. It was creepy. It was like the stuff that haunts your nightmares. So I never really got into it. But that's what Allison sent me, and honestly, I think it's really cool. I forgot. Um, it's just really cool to me, and I like it. I didn't know that people actually pursued that style of art for funs and giggles. So I think they did a good job. I also remembered I forgot to read Satish's email, so let me go ahead and get back to you on that. Just a second. Gotta figure it out. He sent me 2 or 3. So Satish, the one before this, here's my artwork. I drew them all on computer. I did my best. I don't know if anyone else would vote for my artworks. Haha, let me know if you receive them. Bye for now. Thanks, Satish. I appreciate it. And he sent me a bunch of them. I just picked the one that I thought, honestly, like I liked the best and what I thought looked the best and had the best chance of winning because I don't want to be like, all right, he drew 5, here's 5, you know? This was sent to me as one photo, so it's not like I added all of these. This was just one, like he clipped all of these and sent it to me as one photo. So I don't want you to think like Satish, like I didn't show all your photos and then this guy gets 5. That's just the photo that was sent to me. And now we're on Alison Baker. So let's go to Alison and see what it said. Hello, Alison. I'm sending you my 3D Naruto characters with your style. I created the beards and the character posing scene into a few images. Let me know if once you receive it. I need to know soon if my artwork has reached you. It did, and you did a great job. I like it. It's very, very cool. So we're going to go ahead and keep chugging on. We're getting pretty close to the end here. Up next, we got Mathic Menon with a Digimon crossover. I like it. I don't know what it is about this, but it makes me giggle because, like, I totally forgot about Digimon. I used to love Digimon. Digimon was my jam back when I was a kid. There's something really silly about this to me. Like, which was what Digimon was. So I think that's why it tickles me so. But something funny about having the world's tiniest little body with little stick arms and having size, like compared to my body size, 150 shoes. And then you're like, oh my god, his feet are huge. And then you look at my head, and I'm like, oh my god, I got a really big head compared to the size of my body. How do I support it? And then you look at my hair, which beats both the size of my feet and head. And that was Digimon. Like, so that cracks me up. I really like it. It's a very unique style. I like that he's got the goggles from... I can't remember the original character's name. Was it Tai? Yeah, I think it was Tai from the original Digimon. And I love it. I love the whole style of it. It's very cute. It's so good. I like it a lot, honestly. It is a great job. I've never seen you in 3D, Digimon. Yeah, Digimon. But no, it was awesome. I liked it a lot. But yeah, so that was from Mathic Menon. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. It was really, really, really cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and keep chugging. Wait, hold on, let me check the email from Mathic. I don't remember if he sent me anything. Mathic Menon. Hello, Aros Games. Let me know if you received this email with my art. I did Digimon for you. I hope this art reaches you well. Please let me know. It did. It was a great job. I like it a lot. You did a great job. Alright, so we're going to keep chugging here. I'm trying to not eat much. We're going to have a 10-minute break where you guys get to watch the photos at the end of this. When I can snack then. I'm trying really hard to resist the temptation. We got Delia Pramata. And they did a Fortnite one. And I like it a lot. I don't know what it is. I think it's because if you kind of lean back and look at the face, it reminds me of Jacksepticeye.
Oh.
Yeah, like look at that. Tell me that doesn't kind of have like a Jacksepticeye vibe to it.
You're just thinking of that because the eyebrow is quirked up, but you do that a lot.
Well, I know I do. I'm just saying it's got a very Jacksepticeye look to it, and I like that. I like it a lot because that's saying that if I were a little more Irish, I'd be Jacksepticeye. Top of the morning to you, buddies.
You just sound like the Leprechaun.
Yeah,
Leprechaun.
That was my goal. I like that movie better than Jacksepticeye.
Alright, that's just rude.
That's a good movie. Anyways, sorry. Me and I were having stupid conversations on here. That I think is awesome. So they drew me as a Fortnite character. I like everything about this. The definition of the muscles, this like the stance is actually one from the game. How they're standing, the Aros Games banner logo on the arm, the personalized A on the shoulder, some weird Salt Bay thing coming off his hand. I love it. Really cool, actually. Very good job. Very, very good job. Let me go ahead and find the email. Hello, Mr. Aros Games. Another really nice person. I'm Delia Pramata from Indonesia. I want to join this art competition, and this is my result. I draw you in one of Fortnite character. No tracing or bases. You can see it. The size of my drawing with the original is different. Mine is big, and for the details, I'm sorry if there's a lot / didn't same with the original. I draw your face from your Instagram picture. I've followed you. Their Instagram is at Delia Pramata, all one word. You guys check them out on Instagram. I drew this on my phone in MediaBank Paint app. So I hope you like my result. Thank you for making this art competition. I can't wait for the announcement. That's awesome. And again, very impressed that they did it on the phone.
How big are people's phones that they can do this?
I know! It's insane.
Oh my god. I didn't know she did this on her phone.
I know, it's impressive. It's very, very good. They did a great job. And when people tell me they do it on their phone, like I get really impressed because like maybe it's just because I've only owned junky phones. But my phone can't even handle like having my music open while I'm Googling stuff. So it's impressive to me. It really is. You guys are very talented. Too talented. Too talented. Okay. We're going to keep moving forward because I could just stare at these photos all day. Up next is Unplugged. And Unplugged, Jimmy has a little Goku. I love it. It's so good. It really is so good. They threw the beard in there. They got my weird thing going right, you know what I mean? I go like that, and I have the weird dimple things. So points for effort. They got my guns. Guns. They got my guns in there. I love it. Um, totally true to style. Honestly, I feel like it's really, really, really good. Um, I'm not gonna lie. This was one of the ones that was so good. I didn't really know at the time if they had traced or used bases because it looked really, really, really good. But then I looked up a photo of it close online, and though it does have a lot of similarities, it really doesn't have the same look. Um, so I'm giving this to just being very talented. You can tell that there's differences in the drawing, and those who are more fans of Dragon Ball Z uh, can probably tell it a lot even better than me. But you have to understand they had to freeform the hat, they had to freeform the facial hair, the creases, the eyes, and the glasses. All of that had to be freeformed onto this. So when you look at the facial features that are of mine and matching the body, you can see the talent is there. Because sure, anyone could trace or do the body and do all that stuff, just copying off paper, but then able to put the face on there, not only matching the style, but feeling very comfortable flowing like it's meant to be there. That requires talent. So I think they did a great job. I love it a lot. I really, really do. This is so cool. I enjoy it a lot. But yeah, that's me as Dragon Ball. It's a little Goku. Let me go ahead and see what Unplugged sent me an email. All right. This message has no text content. Okay, so Unplugged, maybe shy and didn't wanna spill the life story to me. That's fine. Really fine. I appreciate your art submission. You did a great job. You should feel really, really good. Unplugged. All right. Up next is Armin Theg. Armin Theg drew me as Major Austin, obviously from Fortnite. I like the art style. It's very chicken scratchy. I like that. I'm a big fan of that's how I draw. And I think chicken scratch is what a lot of people who don't have a big background in training of art do. Because what we do are we don't have the refined skills to do exact shaping. So I'm like, okay, I want to create muscle that looks more natural and flowing. So what you do is you kind of just like scratch at it, get a few lines going for the upper muscle, and then scratch at the bottom. And then eventually you find that exact ratio you were looking for because you don't have the disciplined skill to know exactly how to do that perfectly on each line. And then you kind of just erase some of the scratches, and then you get this like really cool, like perfectly sought after look with like little extra lines that kind of scratch at it. And I like that. That's how I draw. And it's like people who don't necessarily have that like disciplined skill to nail a drawing every time still putting in the effort and in fact doing more work than your average artist because they can't nail it on the first time. So everything they do is just trial and error until it fits the bill. So I respect that. That's really, really good. I like it a lot. I'm not saying that's how they personally draw, but that's how I chicken scratch. And I think they did a good job. It's very cutesy. It's very, very simple and plain, and I enjoy it. And I don't know. I like it a lot. It's just silly. It makes me giggle. Every time I scroll by this one, it just makes me kind of giggle. Not like in the sense that it's like bad or funny. It just looks really cute and silly. Like I'm a little toy soldier, and it makes me giggle. But I like this. It was really good. But yeah, no, this is definitely awesome. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and scroll to the next one. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to check if Armin sent me an email. Let's see. Anything they said? Just a second. All right. Austin from Aros Games ? I'm here to send my drawing work for the competition. I drew you in a Fortnite game character named Major Austin. If you receive this drawing, let me know. I did. Good job. I probably should have let you know through email and not at the showing. I think I emailed everyone. But yes, good job, Armin. It was phenomenal. I love it. Up next is Samuel Taru. I'm sorry, I'm probably butchering your guys' names. This one, this one, oh, the chicken scratchiness, the Naruto Rasengan, me as an actual anime character. Like this to me is so cool because like I have many times wanted to do vocal acting. I really do. I want to like way later in my life. I want to actually create an anime and do vocal acting for it. And like for some reason, when I think of like a character, like I never thought of me being a Naruto character, what I would look like. Like thoroughly, I always thought it'd be cool to mesh me with Naruto. But like this would be me as a Naruto character. Like you can tell from the facial expression, you can tell from like the hair, the look, and everything like that, that that is the actual like a dead on perfect representation of my voice. My voice would carry that look so perfectly hand in hand. I love it. It's so cool. I love the background. I love like the very scratchy art style detail. It shows talent. It shows like the ability to grow further beyond that. Like it shows, it showcases so much, and it's so cool. There's so much descriptiveness to it, despite the fact it being very chicken scratchy, and I love it. It's so phenomenal. It's really good, and like that's what's been so hard about this is all of them. Every single thing we've looked up until this point has just been amazing. Like you guys are all so talented in your own ways, and the hardest part was picking a lot of these because we do have some that have like this one. This one is, in my opinion, has a lot of talent behind it, and it's so hard putting all of them in order because we don't want anyone feeling like they're coming before or after like something that someone would view as like very amazing. Like to me, this is amazing, but at the same time, this is, in my opinion, no more amazing than anything else I've seen because you guys all have your own style. You guys have all have your own visions. You have your own everything, and to me, what's amazing is seeing you put out what's inside of you on the paper. Like that's what's amazing to me. And then this one is just cool because like I'm a Naruto fan. That's partially why I like this one a lot. It's just, and it's very incredibly done in my opinion. I've never seen an art style really as descriptive as this in that scratch style. So it's really cool because it's like, hey, I do scratch style, so it feels cool. But at the same time, it's like, wow, this is really good. Um, like this person clearly has found their own style in the mix of a lot of things, and that's what I like about it. But I mean, that's why I like all of them. It's so hard. It's, you guys are all so talented. It really irritates me. You guys are so good.
Email.
Oh, Imale. Okay, I forgot. Samuel Taro. Okay. Hi. Here is my picture of Naruto Cell. Cheers. Ra. Thank you, Ra.
Short and sweet.
Very short and sweet. I like it a lot, though. That's really cool. And the weird thing was, at first I was like, did they just have this on backlog and luckily it fit my face?
No.
I know, right? I'm just like, there's no way it fit my face that well. So I'm just like, God, that's amazing. Okay. But no, I like it. So we're going to go to our last one. We're on our last one here. This is Jillian Bonastoro, I believe is how you pronounce the last name. Long name. And they drew me as Ash Ketchum style, Pikachu, on my shoulder, Charizard, Ivysaur, lightning background. It's awesome. I love this. I love the whole feel of this is very very Japanese inspired. I don't know if you guys have seen a lot of those kind of art styles, but they do a lot of these kind of like light bendings in certain areas, a lot of like reflection of the glass. They do, you can tell a Japanese style mainly, in my opinion, from the shadowing, the definitions, and how they do glass there. Because most people like are like, oh, glasses are clear, so they don't do anything there. They always do this streak on the glass, where it always has some form of light bending around it to show not even per se a reflective side to it, but to show that like that's naturally how it bends. So that's a very Japanese style. So this was amazing. This is really cool. And I'm not gonna lie, at first I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Because obviously it looks like me, but I'm just like, there's something up. There's something up. This is really different. This is very unique to a style that I didn't know anyone besides people in Japan professionally pursue. And no, you would be amazed to know that Jillian did this on their phone. This is done on the phone. And it's not what you think it is on the phone either. Like I went to their channel, they sent me a speed video of them drawing to prove that they did it. And this was literally done piece by piece, like drawn on the phone. It was phenomenal. They did a phenomenal job. Let me go ahead and read Jillian's email. Just a moment. Where are you? Jillian! Jillian, where are you?
Why did you not organize?
Oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's because the name of it's Kyo Sarah. Hi, I'm Jillian Bonastoro. I am a 19-year-old artist from the Philippines. I already liked drawing ever since I was a child. It was my pastime, my hobby, until it turns into my passion. I wanted to pursue arts in my studies, but unfortunately anything art-related courses are too costly for me to afford. So I just settled with drawing as my hobby. I started digital drawing back in 2017, however I only drew occasionally. I started getting serious with digital drawing during 2018. What inspired me the most is that drove me to draw more passionately was Kawase. He's a Japanese illustrator with a very notable art style. Yeah, I can tell with the very notableness. I draw using my Android phone for 2 years now. You guys and your phones, calm down. Like, I just text people every now and again and maybe check a Snapchat. And you guys are creating art. So much that I got used to it. I've been meaning to buy a tablet that I can draw on because sometimes it's really hard to draw on my phone. My fingers and arms can't relax after drawing for a long time. Each piece takes me 7 hours and more. Last year, my phone broke, so I needed a new one. My savings was spent on my current phone. I'm still drawing using it, but I'm still hoping that I could get a tablet so I can work on my illustrations more efficiently and also so I can start earning with my drawings to aid my parents from supporting me in college. I found your video on YouTube and I think it wouldn't hurt to try even though I still have doubts with my ability and I don't know how it'll turn out. In fact, I can't help but think it's just a wishful thinking to win. I'm really unlucky at stuffs like this, so I rarely join. And especially because it will be a live voting, haha. I don't know much people to draw, or to drag. But well, I'm still clinging on a tiny bit of hope. Attached here is my entry for the contest. I also have speed paint to prove that it's my illustration. And if you guys wouldn't mind, whoever you vote for, I'm linking this one because no one else really gave me a social media to link. If you guys want to know something that is just unacceptable, how few subscribers this person has. So their YouTube is Nixidus, Nixieedus. I already forgot how to spell it. Nixidus. Nix IE US. Spelled like this, Nixidus. They are incredibly talented. They have fewer subscribers than me, and all I do are make dumb jokes while playing video games. So if you guys are here now, please go give some love and support to that channel. They literally show speed drawings of them doing stuff like this, starting from scratch. It's amazing. It's too talented. So amazing. But that was the last one, guys. You all did phenomenal. You all did phenomenal. If you guys do not end up winning, please do not feel bad. We have a first place and a second place, and I want you guys to understand something very clearly right now. Me and Amber are doing a lot of YouTube and doing a lot of this because we support art. Art is important. It really is. And that can come in any medium. I'm talking singing, I'm talking art showing, I'm talking drawing, I'm talking animation, I'm talking all of these things. It is important. And so this is not going to be the only drawing tablet giveaway we do. We're going to be doing a lot of giveaways for artists. So if you guys do not win this time, please do not get discouraged. We will be doing more. We will be doing a lot of this in a lot of different ways. We'll be giving away microphones for singers, and we're going to be giving away equipment for people who are more into trying to stream. We're going to be building computers and giving away like That's the whole point of why I'm on here. Is there's a lot of talented people out there who were like me. And when I was young, I had such passions for things, but we grew up very poor, so we could never afford things I want to chase my passions. Now I'm very lucky as an adult, and I have a very amazing friend who supports my passions, and I support hers. And together, we just are living a life filled with our passions, which we never had before. And we want to, as much as we can, give as much as we can to you guys, so you guys can chase your passions, because most of the people who submitted this were all under 20. Like, you guys are so talented. Down. And if getting a drawing tablet could help you get to that next level of just insanity, I pray to God that we just always have some kind of ability to help you guys get stuff to chase your passions. Sorry, I'm rambling, I'm ranting. You guys have been here long enough. We're going to go ahead and go to the submission page. There will be background music on. It's all copyright free, so you guys just go ahead, listen to that. It'll show the numbers with all the photos correlating, and then at the end of it, you guys just we'll stop the music. Don't vote until I get back and we end it. It'll be a 10-minute rotation, so you guys can really chew on it. And then we will take a little second. We'll do voting, and then I'll tally up the numbers, and we'll pick the winner. All right, guys, here we go.
Jump on board if you're down.
There we go. Forgot to unmute my mic. All right, guys. We've been keeping track while I was eating. That was a good little break. I was keeping track while we were eating, and we've got it all written down. So,
All right, voting's cut off.
all right, so voting is done. You guys had good votes for everybody, but there was a clear winner here. And I'm very happy about it. This was a good turnout. Thank you guys for voting. Honestly, even if like 10 more people voted, it would not change what happened here. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to the drawing. Nope, the photos. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill those. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop up who first place was, and then we will pop up who second place is. And just remember, first place winner gets the Gaomon drawing tablet, which is the $350 tablet. Second place gets a Huon 420, which is a smaller drawing pad. So second place will walk away with something from it as well. But the big prize here is for first. So, crunching numbers here. First place is the one and the only Jillian Bonzadoro. They did phenomenal. Nixes, if you are still watching right now, I hope you are. You did a phenomenal job, and I mean this. I'm not trying to say anyone was any better than anyone else, because you guys are all incredibly talented in your own ways. This to me was just like, it blew my absolute mind. And I like to find out you're doing this on your phone is impressive in a way I can't even describe. You guys, you did just such a wonderful job on this. You have an amazing talent, and I'm very excited to see where you can take it from here. You absolutely deserve this drawing tablet. I have no doubt in my mind that everyone in this room who's helping you get this drawing tablet, you guys should all feel really, really proud of yourselves, because you are helping a incredible future artist, you know, get one step closer to having what they need to achieve their full potential. You guys should all be really, really happy with yourselves, because this is something you honestly deserve. You are very, very talented. So I'm very happy for you. This makes me very, very happy. Why are you crying?
Because just look in the chat.
Amber's all getting teary-eyed over here. So,
I'm sorry.
Jillian, you deserve this. You did phenomenal. I will be emailing you through the email we were talking on. We're gonna have a nice chat. I will make sure I get all your information, and I will talk to you about when we're going to be doing shipping. And obviously, I'll need all the important information, where I'm shipping it to, stuff like that. I don't know what your living situation is, but I don't know if you're staying with parents or not. But if there's any adults that you live with that need my information to make sure it's not weird, we will definitely link that up, even if it means setting up a phone call or something like that. That way we can all just make sure we're talking and everything's, okay and on the hunky dory, so they don't think some weirdo's sending you something. I'll also, for the channel, be recording me packing it up, so it's coming into you all bubble wrapped with love. And we're gonna record all of the process of sending the stuff out. And if you could, I don't know if you have the opportunity to, but you said you have a phone. If you could please take a video of you unboxing the tablet, and this goes for second place as well, and send it to me either through email or however you can. It would be very appreciated, because I want everyone to see. I want everyone to see that, what this means to you guys. If you guys are comfortable doing that. If not, you do not have to. I just thought that would be very awesome. But congratulations, Jillian. You really deserve this. You are the winner of the grand prize Gammon drawing tablet. So very, very good job. Okay. Now that we got that out of the way. Up next, in second place, is going to be... And what we're going to do here is I'm also going to do third place, because for whatever reason, if one of the winners does not reply or cannot give me proper information or anything like that to where I can send it to them, or where it becomes problematic and they're not responding, for whatever reason, not saying it will automatically go... One of them will go to third place. So we'll announce the third place as well, and I'll keep in contact with everybody, so that way you guys all know what's going on. So we'll do a third place as well, which means that if for some reason they can't accept it or they can't receive it, it will go to third place. So up in second place is let me pull my file over. Like, you guys have no idea how hard I've been staring at these photos for weeks, and now it's all just broken in my brain. Okay, number 11. That is the one, the only, can't find him, just a second, the one and only, hidden somewhere in here, Satish Haram with the Naruto. Congratulations, Satish, you are the second place winner. You are winning the Huan 420 drawing pad. And this was something that Amber had. And honestly, there's nothing super amazing or special about this, beyond the fact that it's just a great introductory drawing tablet. I'm not gonna lie, the Gaomon that we have, you guys, had been opened. Amber used it once or twice, but it has been used very little. It has no scratches, nicks, anything. It's basically in new, unused condition. The Huan 420 we have is not in the hottest. Amber used the crap out of it. So honestly, since it's $20, bud, I'm probably just gonna buy you a brand new one through Amazon and have it shipped directly to your door. I totally didn't even think, like, we have this tablet and it's kind of like, and we're like, oh, let's give it away. And the more I thought about it, the more I sat on it, the more I realized, dude, like, I don't think anyone really could use this. It's just kind of junky. So I figured I might just give it to a young kid I know locally who just kind of might have something they want to do, but wouldn't care if it's a turd. Or maybe we'll just donate to Goodwill, and who knows, someone could go in there and find, a happy day. But I don't feel comfortable giving it away as a prize because it just has seen some wear and tear. So second place was Satish Harum. I will be purchasing a brand new Huan 420 and having it delivered directly to your door. So make sure you check your emails and keep that in mind. All right, let's go over third place quick, just in case for whatever reason we can't get a hold of one of them. Third place, with a good chunk too, is That makes me happy. I didn't even really realize that. That makes me happy. That's good. Then we have third place, which was Delia Pramada. Delia, you did a great job. You have a lot of talent. I'm really excited that you participated in this. I love it. It was a great job. But you did a phenomenal job. So, like I said, if for whatever reason, um, either Nixidus or Satish do not accept whatever, you will be in line for the Huan 420. But you did a very, very good job. And yeah, you were actually very close with 11. But Delia, I want you to keep an eye out for an email because I'm probably going to hit you up anyways because I caught on to something I'm not going to out in the stream. But just keep an eye out for me for your email, okay? Because I'll be contacting you about it, okay? So don't worry. But like I said, you guys all did a very, very wonderful job. You guys did such a great job. If you guys want anything that you liked from 18, please go on Nixidus. She's commenting, or he, I'm sorry, I do not know. Or Jillian, that's a female's name. I'm sorry, I'm stupid. So anyways, I don't like to assume. Nixidus is commenting in the chat right now. If you guys want to see any art like that you guys all voted so hard for and love so much, please go to their channel where they do speed draws. And please, I'm going to be bumping this channel for as long as I'm doing YouTube. You deserve more subscribers than what you have. You really do. So as long as I'm going to continue growing on YouTube, I'm going to keep sending people down to your door because you deserve it. You are very talented. You are way more talented than I am, and you should have way more subscribers than I do. So, guys, please go check them out. They did a phenomenal job. I'm very happy at this turnout. It was so awesome. It was so worth the hours I stayed up late last night putting into this. It was, you guys, we're going to be doing this again. We're going to be doing this again. I'm thinking, to be fair, we're going to spread to other things. So, we take a little break from the drawing. I think what would be fair next would be maybe like singing. Like they can win a mic. And some simple stuff for like those who want to get into streaming or music. So maybe we'll do a microphone or like a capture device thing. So that way people can have an introductory to being streamers, stuff like that. Maybe we'll do that competition next. I love music. I love arts. I love all arts. So I want to support it. So we're probably going to take 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm thinking one every 3 months. Every 3 months we're going to be doing, so 4 times a year we'll be doing giveaways. Some years we'll be doing a big one. Probably every other year we'll do like a big one, like a $1,000 gaming PC we'll do a giveaway on. You know, I'm a good. And then other years we'll just do like a 4th smaller one. But if you guys enjoy this stuff, if you guys have any ideas for other giveaways that you guys think are important, like things that are important in the YouTube community, things that are important in just general community, that's good for, it's good for everything. Like art is a good thing for everybody. Art is not a bad thing. I would love to keep supporting art. If you guys have any other things that you think are just staples to like the most important thing of like the human condition, please comment them on any video or anywhere where I can see it so we can do a giveaway for that stuff next time. But you guys were awesome. Thank you for coming voting. Thank you everyone who are friends and everyone like that who came out and voted. I saw a few subscribers. Thank you guys. Please do not feel the need to subscribe. This isn't about the channel. This is about the artists. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for voting. And thank you guys for helping some very talented people go home with something that they deserved. You guys did a great job. But thank you. So we're going to end the stream here. I will be back on in a bit. Probably half-hour break to an hour. I think we're going to play some Mario Maker to de-stress after all this, because this was a lot of fun and really cool. So if you guys want to hang around in about an hour, I'll be playing some Mario Maker. If you guys want to give me some fun level ideas to break my brain. But you guys all did great. I had some emails to shoot out to some winners, and this wouldn't have been possible without you guys. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for the artists. Thank you for those who voted. You guys are all amazing. You made this way more cool than I was so worried it wasn't going to be this great. But it was awesome. So thank you guys. I love you guys. Have a good one. And we will see you in the next video. Later.